Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Welcome to the Air Canada Center, home of the Toronto Raptors. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lowry passes to Curry. Screened by Valanciunas.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Clock at 6. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Curry. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Walker against Lowry. The 19-foot shot. The shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 6 points for Freak. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Walker. Poked away. It's stolen by Lowry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Foul. He's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Hornets. Jeremy Lin comes in for Kemba Walker. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Screened by Valanciunas. A second chance effort, and that one's good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And Lamb kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. 5 to shoot. Outside Williams. Wide open look. Toronto grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots, and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Lamb dishes to Kid Gilchrist. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Kid Gilchrist has got his first 2 points of the night. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry with a wide open look. Another miss by Curry.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And stolen by Biyombo. And here we go. Here's Lowry. No luck. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto
play free.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure. For Biyombo, Ross comes in for Patrick Patterson, and Curry subbed in for Joseph. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Courtney Lee. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got, Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. They push it up 4-on-3. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He finished with 36 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. The Hornets also changing it up. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Williams, a screen on Lowry. Here's the screen. Outside, Lin. Zeller setting the pick for Lin. Just 4 to shoot. High post shot. Cannot hit. Now Toronto takes it the other way, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by 1 game and see who comes out on top.
And Lamb kicks to Williams. He got right to the cup using that screen. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Lin against Lowry. Zeller setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry passes to Curry. Back to Lowry. Fires from deep. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Lowry. And that's 18 points for Freak.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll... Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a 1-team. A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Terrence Ross comes in for Patrick Patterson. Corey Joseph's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Charlotte also making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Williams. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Lee. Curry, he's in at the point. Terrence Ross is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. Hornets trail by 10. And Batum kicks to Walker. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Ross. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, as we get this season underway, let's see how the Raptors have done so far in the NBA stats. First in free throw percentage. first and lowest turnovers a game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
Powell dishes to Curry. He tries for 3. Some solid defense there from Lynn. The Hornets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Batum. Picked by Zeller. And Batum kicks to Lamb. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Charlotte, a game and a half out.
And when I look at Toronto, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
Lynn against Curry. Kicks to Joseph. Shoots. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lynn with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Batum wide open, he fires. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 6 points for Batum.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the inside, here's Zeller, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them. Toronto leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Here's Curry. He's got 18. To the left side wing. Puts up a 3. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Hornets trail by 7. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Leaf. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Curry passes to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Toronto making a change here. Carroll's checked in. Charlotte shooting 48% from the field. Not bad. Changes for Toronto. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Williams. Here's Jefferson, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here's Carroll, the dish to Curry. Feeds to Carroll. In the corner, it's Patterson. Clock at 4. Here's Curry. That one off the back iron.